Systemd forking versus simple? I am writing my first systemd unit file. For type, there are a few choices: forking, simple, etc. I have read the Red Hat documentation on this topic, table 9.9, but still I'm not sure when I should use which option. Any guidelines?
When you start the service manually from the command line, without using the no prefix command or the -n suffix to run it in the background, or in other words, just run the command you would put on the exec_start equals line of the .service file, what happens? A. If the service starts and keeps running, and the prompt does not return until you press Ctrl+C or stop the service in some other way, then type equals simple or type equals exec, if your version of systemd has it, is the right choice. The practical difference between type equals simple and type equals exec is mostly in error detection. Type equals simple will proceed with other jobs as soon as systemd has forked a new process for it, and so it may allow dependent things to proceed even if invoking the actual exec equals command fails. On the other hand, type equals exec will check the exec equals command actually gets invoked successfully and reports a failure if not. So, if your systemd is new enough to support the type equals exec, you might prefer using it over type equals simple for better error checking. But if you need the boot to proceed as quickly as possible, and rapid detection of the startup failure of your service is not essential, and all you wish to be compatible with older versions of systemd, you might still use type equals simple. B. If the prompt returns but the service keeps running in the background, i.e. the service demonizes itself on its own, then type equals forking is the right choice. C. If the service does its job and returns to the prompt without leaving anything running, i.e. the service just adjusts some kernel settings, sends a command to something else or does something similar, then type equals one-shot is probably the right choice. In this case, exec_start of the service might be the command to set something, and exec_stop would be the corresponding command to unset it. This type usually benefits of remain after exec equals true, so systemd will keep track of the state of this service according to whether the thing was most recently set or unset. The other type values are special cases. For example, if the service utilizes a dbus connection, then type equals bus might be the best choice. It makes systemd aware of the fact, and then systemd will track this service, and anything that depends on it, by the presence of this service on the dbus. To use type equals notify, the process must be able to connect to Unix socket specified in environment variable $notify_socket and to report its status by writing messages to that socket whenever necessary. Also, the service file should specify the notify access option to grant access to the notification socket as appropriate. There is a command line utility systemd notify and a C library function sd_notify3 you may use to send these messages, but if neither of those is suitable to your requirements, you can just implement your own message sender. The messages required are very simple and look like shell variable assignments. For example, to notify that the service has successfully completed startup and is ready to serve any incoming requests, the service should send the string equivalent to the output of print ready equals 1 bar. C. man3 sd_notify for more details on the recognized messages. Note: many service applications designed to be portable to many Unix style systems may behave as B by default, but can be made to work like A by adding an option, usually described as don't fork, keep running in foreground, don't demonize or similar. In that case, if the option has no other side effects, then adding the option and using the A type behavior would be preferable for systemd.
uwant sposób, który bieżący pracę tam substring.